Hey guys, how are you? My name is Adam Jason. I'm a longtime attorney and BRRRR Investor and founder of BRRRRinvest.com, coming to you with another video about legal tips and things that you can do as a BRRRR strategy investor to plan ahead for the inevitable legal issues that come up in your investing. So planning ahead by putting the right language in your contracts, etc., how to deal with your contractors, property managers, and tenants in particular. Today, what I want to talk about is how you can save big by giving yourself the right to buy your own construction materials. So this is a conversation that you're having with your contractor in advance of the project, setting this as a clause within your contract with your contractor so that you have this right. And I'm going to show you why it's important, how you can save a lot of money by doing this, also learn a lot along the way. So let's dive into it. What's the issue we're facing? You want to buy construction materials directly for your next project instead of letting your contractor do it to avoid upcharges and realize some great savings by being the one who's actually making the purchase of the material. So as you know, with working with contractors, you're usually going to pay for two things: construction materials. If you're paying for materials that they're purchasing, inevitably they're buying the materials for 10 and charging you 12, 15, etc. So an upcharge. What I like to do is include in the contract that I have with my contractor the right for me to be able to buy the materials that are going to be used for the project. Why do I do that? I can keep them at cost. So if they cost 10, I pay 10 instead of 12 or 15. How does it work in practice? Usually myself or one of my partners will be on the phone with the contractor while they're purchasing materials, and we simply give them the credit card number over the phone. Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. runs the number. We purchase them at costs. We get the benefit of all the credit card points that come with large purchases. So if we're buying 5,000, 10,000 in materials, those can start to add up, and obviously it discounts from the actual amount that you're paying for the materials versus letting a contractor buy them and then they charge you extra for their time and for going to do it and whatever number they feel is right. So how can you address this in your construction contracts and use it as a benefit to drive huge savings and also learn something along the way? The solution, this is the language that I use in the contracts that I have and that I've drafted as an attorney and that we've had some success with over the years. Contractor agrees customer shall have the option to purchase the materials required in connection with the services, which is the construction, directly or in conjunction with the contractor. In connection with the foregoing, contractor and customer agree to reasonably cooperate with respect to ordering all materials and minimize costs and avail themselves of all available discounts with respect to such materials, including but not limited to store discounts, frequent customer discounts available to the contractor. So the part we've included here is if your contractor is going to Home Depot for you and you're on the phone with them making the order, it's important that you ask them that, hey, if you have a discount there for being a frequent customer, being a contractor, sometimes these big places like Home Depot and Lowe's will have discount programs for contractors, etc. If it's clear in the contract that when you're there and you're ordering the materials, you're basically going to get the benefit of their account of them being serving as a contractor, etc., and the relationship they have with the big box stores, then that's something that you want to make sure you can account for, and it can definitely lower the cost of materials. Maybe it saves you an extra 10%, etc. So now you're talking about not a difference between $10 and 12 or 15, but 9 versus 12, 15, etc. So something else that you want to definitely have in the contract, and it also bring this to mind when you guys are going through the process. Why is this important? Like we said, avoid upcharges that are common when working with contractors, opportunities for additional savings by not paying the upcharges, getting the credit card points, availing yourself of discounts that contractors have available to them, hearing from the store reps about potential sales that they have going on. Maybe there's 15% off orders over $1,500, something along those lines. that you wouldn't know about if somebody was going to the store and buying for you. So it's worth the time it takes to make the phone call. Learn so you can plan for your next rehab. Buying materials, understanding the costs, etc., is going to be super important for your next project, where you're sitting there doing the numbers on a deal and saying, how much are material costs going to be for paint, flooring, anything else that you're doing that repeat project over project. So it's worth its weight in gold in terms of what you're going to learn. And then if down the road you're having contractors do things solely on your behalf, you know whether they're charging you too much, etc. And this gives you a great reference point. Word of caution: contractors are going to be open to this as long as you participate in the process in a manner that makes things easy for them. What do I mean by that? If they're going to Home Depot and they're going to buy things for you and you agree that they should call you when they're at the checkout, make sure you're available to take the call and facilitate the process so it's easy for them, or they're going to get real tired of this real quick and push back on you. Would this improve your next contractor agreement? Of course, two options. Type it into the contractor agreement you're using, give you guys the language for this so you can drop it in yourselves, or you can get access to our deal analysis legal solution specifically crafted by me for other BRRRR investors. As I mentioned, I'm an attorney, 10-year investor. Get a contractor agreement you can use over and over that contains the language we talked about today, all the other investor-friendly contract provisions that you see in all the videos that I do. Just take your BRRRR investing to the next level without having to think about crafting legal language or hiring an expensive attorney to come up with language that replicates this for you. We also have available construction contracts, scope of work, property management contract, lease agreements, all super guided, template, easy to fill in, available for you at BRRRRinvest.com. Go there and check it out, see what we have available, and all of our options to sign up come with a 1 deal, 1 year guarantee. So, doing BRRRR deals can take some time. You're looking at a lot of properties, negotiating deals. We want to make sure that what we can do to help you, namely on the contract analysis front, gives you the time and resources you need to see that deal to completion. So what we've done is, for anybody who signs up, we've instituted a 1 deal, 1 year guarantee. If you can't get a deal done using our solution in the first year, we'll return 100% of the money that you've paid towards the purchase price. So nice sense of comfort that builds around for you guys to be able to analyze a ton of deals, negotiate deals, see them through the whole process, and know that the contracts and everything that we're providing are there to help you along the way, risk-free, and we're the ones that back that for you. So I hope this is super helpful for you. Let me know of any questions. You can find me adam.j@BRRRRinvest.com. Go check us out, BRRRRinvest.com. See all that we have available there for you, tons of resources, etc. And I'll be coming to you with more videos, hopefully every week, so that you can continue to plan ahead for the issues that inevitably come up in your investing, and use these contracts, etc., to increase your cash flow and have a better sense of security around your investing. So thanks so much for being with us, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.